What's going on, vibers? It's your boy J.S. Vaughn. And guess what, y'all? We back with another one, y'all. Today's track is called My 19th Birthday by your boy Dave. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into it, go. let's jump right into it, fam. Let's go.
169. I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital with my brother.
Damn, man. Shit. Alright, yo. Let's go. I just didn't expect it to start like that, but let's go.
169. I spent my 19th birthday in the hospital with my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's.
Yo, I like the fact that the fact that he keeps his family close by and whatnot, and whatever he's in the hospital for, he's there. You know what I mean? He's there and present in the moment, and he feels fucked up because he thought he lost it all and whatnot. Yo, it's just like it brings you back to somebody that's very caring and whatnot. I like that fact. I'm sorry for pausing. I'm start over again.
19th birthday in the hospital with my brother and my mum, and I know it sounds dumb, but I felt like I lost it all. The pain's compulsory, suffering's optional. Takeshi's castle, my life's got obstacles. I'm still dealing with a whole load of stress. I see my older brother so close to the edge and not dare put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is.
He said I got a hole where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is. That's crazy. I like that bar right there.
So close to the edge and not dare put a hole in my chest. And then they tell you home's where the heart is, but I got a hole where my heart is because I let a hole where my heart is. Never again. I had to tell her that we're better as friends. I never messaged again. Every message I send ends up in a group chat because girls go and tell all their friends.
Yo, and that's what it is, man. Sometimes, man, when you when you with certain shorties and whatnot, man, you know what I mean. You gotta really value. You gotta really see what type of person she is, inside and out, before you even let her have your heart and shit. Because that right there is the number one thing that makes freaking dude's heart a stone and whatnot. You know what I mean? It turns a dude's heart to a stone just by being in one fucked up relationship. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's deep. He was like, and after he was like, now he can't trust no shorty because every shorty takes shit to social media and shit. Yo, that's crazy.
Reasons why I ain't sending DMs. Look, I'm gonna keep this cake and I'm gonna ends up in a group chat cause girls go and tell all their friends. That's one of many reasons why I ain't sending DMs. Look, I'm gonna keep this cake and I'm gonna eat this cake. That's why I'm living free lives. I'm in GTA, I'm in Los Angeles, driving a Mercedes. And it's funny because honestly I didn't think I'd see LA. Surprise.
Yo, and he's just like right now reminiscing where he's at. He's in fucking LA, driving a fucking Benz, doing big things and shit. And he never foresee that shit in his future, in his past and whatnot. I like that energy. You know what I mean? It's like I like this guy energy because he's blessed with every freaking moment of life that he's blessed to have, and he takes it. He doesn't take it. It looks like he doesn't take it for granted, and that's dope. You know what I mean?
This cake and I'm gonna eat this cake. That's why I'm living free lives. I'm in GTA, I'm in Los Angeles, driving a Mercedes. And it's funny because honestly I didn't think I'd see LA. Surprise birthday party, I didn't see this cake coming. I need this money like it's EMA. You gotta separate the rats from the G's. If you can't handle cheese, how the hell you gonna be a great? I need a blazing inferno for my enemies. Behind my back I know that everybody censored me, and I respond but I don't even have the time. I mean asking Avellino couldn't help me find the energy. I don't think my ends want the best for me. That's why they question me. Fake G checking me. Fuck the road, but if anybody's testing me, it's one step away like a five-a-side penalty. Every Santander nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards, I'm a referee. Ain't it funny how this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary.
Fucking PAs.
Santander nationwide remembers me. Right pocket full of cards, I'm a referee. Ain't it funny how this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went.
Yo, secondly, your girl's freaking in love with me, but that's a story for the next day. I like how you just put that shit in there, just to do it. You know what I mean?
That I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story.
Obsessed with me, not love with me, but obsessed with me.
For another day, and this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said, nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing.
Hold up, man. You gotta respect this guy's G right here, yo. Hold up, man.
For another day, and this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said,
yo, this is why love is fucked and whatnot, yo. You went and put your love in her. And shorty freaking sending me nude pics, man. I tell her, nah, put your fucking clothes back on. That's some respect code shit right there. You know what I mean? If you guys don't understand that shit. You know what I mean?
Cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember, when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably another person that she's trying.
Ooh, he said, yo, and that's bars for real, son. Just think about it. When them shorties playing hard to get, it's probably another person that she's trying to get. You know what I mean? I don't think he said it like that, but I think that's basically how I feel about that shit. That shit.
How this money that I'm getting came from fucking PAs like I'm sleeping with a secretary. Secondly, a girlfriend's obsessed with me, but that's a story for another day. And this is why love is fucked, cause you went and put your trust in her, and then she sent me nudes. I said, nah, cover up. I aired it. Certain girls I can't respect. We're all nothing to someone, and that you can't forget. So just remember, when the girl's playing hard to get, there's probably another person that she's trying hard to get.
He said it exactly. I had to pause. He said it exactly like I said it, yo. That's bars right there, man. Before I predicted that shit.
And it's probably a girl on your phone right now that you hardly text, that's looking for love, but everybody wants what they can't touch. So
he said, yo.
If you touch my money, you can see what I'm about. You can ask your little sister, I will be inside your house eating.
He said, yo. If you touch my money, you'll see what I'm about. You can ask your little sister, I'll be inside your house. That's... I like that energy right there. Yo, that's dope, son.
From your fridge, feet up on your couch. Took your little brother, butter me a sandwich, spreading evenly amounts. You think I'm playing any games? Why do you think I talk about cars, women, and chains? And half of the songs I make, materialistic aims. Make me feel a way when I want it. When I got it, it don't ever feel the same. We got different types of problems. I'm getting corporate tax on this cash that I'm making, and at the same time I need to vanquish my pagans. If you think it's dead, you're mistaken. I'm hot-headed and dangerous, and still living in this matrix.
I'm hard-headed and dangerous and still living in this matrix and shit. The fact that he knows I'm hard-headed and dangerous and still I'm living in this fucked up matrix, meaning like I'm stuck in this fucking system in the way that I'm mentally built and shit. It's not built for this system, you know what I mean? It's just I like the energy right there. It's just dope.
Cash that I'm making, and at the same time I need to vanquish my pagans. If you think it's dead, you're mistaken. I'm hot-headed and dangerous, and still living in this matrix. All I want to do is make my loved ones proud. In this year alone we made 300,000, but my mum won't smile because her son's on trial. We got different types of...
He was like, yo man, I made mad dough and shit, yo. And then he comes up with the reality of the situation and shit. My mom can't be happy because one of my sons is on trial, you know what I mean? And so it's like, yo, money has no value when there's lives in jeopardy, and the money can't do nothing to save that life. You know what I mean? Whatever type of situation that be, that's dope right there. I like that.
Problems. What you know about living in proud? In this year alone we made 300,000, but my mum won't smile because her son's on trial. We got different types of problems. What you know about living in a shadow, where every single thing that you can do is being tainted because your brother's in a station and he's ill to the marrow. 12 or 13 when I turn into an adult. All them kids my age were going Team Fest when I was getting searched by a golden retriever in a Cat A prison while I'm standing on an arrow. We used to have cards and I were playing with swords. My G went from blackjack to a blackjack sparrow. I know so many man who got a case on their head that would kill to come home, but their chances are narrow in this world that we live in. Nobody listens. We do have thoughts, but nobody's thinking, and I get it.
He said, yo, we do have thoughts, but nobody's listening, son. Hold up, me go back 1 minute.
Man, you got a case on their head that would kill to come home, but their chances are narrow in this.
Like, yo, man, we have people that will kill to come home, but they chance of getting home is narrow and shit, yo. And a lot of times, man, the time that they spending is way too much as well. You know what I mean? He didn't put that shit in there, but yo, it's a fact, man. They making too much time. They doing too much time for the crimes that they committed and whatnot, yo. Which is less than that. Let's go, man.
World that we live in, nobody listens. We do have thoughts, but nobody's thinking, and
nobody's listening. We do have thoughts, but nobody hears.
Cause none of us are trying to play the victim. Any disrespect and retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma and they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches.
You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. What? What? Yeah.
Them retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma and they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to kiss them. You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision.
Hold up, man. My bad, yo. I just got that karma shit, yo. Listen to that shit, yo.
And I get it, cause none of us are trying to play the victim. Any disrespect and retaliation instant. I know a lot of men have been dodging karma.
I just got that. I played that shit 3 times. I got it the last time. A lot of niggas trying to run away from karma until
they think it's all laughter till the bitch comes to.
They think it's all laughter until a bitch come and kiss them. Meaning karma is being freaking reality. You know what karma is? Whatever comes around goes around and shit. He turns it around. The metaphor is like is too. Karma as a bitch, you know what I mean? Karma as what it is, you know what I mean? And he says good karma comes and kiss him, meaning like actually get him at the very end, you know what I mean? That shit right there killed me, you know what I mean? I played it 3 times and I got it the last time, you know what I mean? Hey, shit happens, you know what I mean? Let's go. I wasn't even looking for it. I caught it the last time though. That's dope.
You know the difference between life and death is one bad decision, 3 or 4 inches. So many man my age have got PTSD and I don't think that it's hit them. If you envision the way that we're living, the things that we had seen, situations that we've been in, you would understand why I don't want to talk about my life in every song I've ever written. I really want to help, but it's out of my control and jurisdiction, because a lot of road youths have got a sickness mentally.
Alright, so I let that shit ride until I finish. I like the fucking said a lot of youth around his age have PTSD and shit because the type of shits that they seen growing up in a fucked up type of situation. It's just like going to war and shit. You know what I mean? If you're born into a fucking hood type situation and you see a lot of things that basically that you were born into seeing a lot of graphic fucking disgusting shit that happens right in front of your face as young, and that shit right there stick with you for the rest of your fucking life and shit, you know what I mean? It makes you move differently. It makes you fucking have nightmares and shit, can't sleep and shit like that, you know what I mean? Because of shit that you should have never seen in your life, you know what I mean? But you've seen, and that's what he's basically expressing there. That's dope right there. That's definitely dope.
Look, my mummy always used to tell me this. David, listen when your older speaking. I know man that listen to their older speaking, and now they're all lifed off and they don't know the reason. In a weird way, summer is the coldest season. You'll get killed at a party for the
I like how that he said that shit, yo. I like how he said that shit. Let me let that shit ride.
smallest reason. One day you're chilling in secondary. They're all lifed off and they don't know the reason. In a weird way, summer is the coldest season. You'll get killed at a party for the smallest reason. One day you're chilling in secondary. Next day your right hand's a memory. So when I say that I'm alone, do you know?
You see. I mean, I've always felt that way myself. You know what I mean? Like on some real shit. Summer is definitely the fucking coldest season in the world and shit. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, people, there's something about summer that is so fucking great and shit, but all the drama comes out in summer because everybody have extra free time to do freaking shit, to hang out, to do activities and things of that nature and shit. And when you go into parties, when you're off of school and you relaxing and shit, and you just relaxing, or you on vacay from work and shit, you know what I mean? And you go to a party and shit, freaking tensions is hot. Tension is hot. Motherfuckers don't want people touching them because it's too hot and shit. Beef happens in an instant, you know what I mean? And I see what he means. Like, yo, one day you could have your peoples right next to you and whatnot, and the next day they gone and shit because some fucked up party you went to. You know what I mean? It's crazy, but I definitely see what the fuck you talking about there. Let's go.
The feeling. When I say the game's over, do you know the meaning? I mean that I don't have the time for this. I need a girl, but same time there's no time for them. I got people inside and I don't write to them.
And that's what he's saying, man. Like, yo, he said, yo, man, I need a girl, man, but I ain't got time for that shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel like he's frustrated every time. He wants to be in a relationship, but like the shit that he's going through at the point where he's making this album and whatnot, yo, there's a lot more important shit than fucking with his shorty. You know what I mean? And I think he got to get his head right first before he could bring that shit up as a situation that he wants to deal with. You know?
It's like I don't feel pain no more. I can't do journeys on a train no time for this. I need a girl, but same time there's no time for them. I got people inside and I don't write to them. It's like I don't feel pain no more. I can't do journeys on a.
He's saying like, yo, I know I'm pausing a lot, and he's saying like he got people in lockup and whatnot. He doesn't even write to them no more and whatnot, because I think he's in that low shit, trying to hustle shit. In the same token, you know what I mean? A lot of times when you have grief and things on your mind and whatnot, the best thing that a lot of people just freaking dive into their work and dive into whatever they do best and shit, so they don't have to think about all that fucking pain. You know what I mean? So they don't have to deal with the pain and shit. It's like some kind of escape and shit. You know, some people do drugs and whatnot, and some people dive into work. You know?
Train no more, can't shed a tear right on a page no more. I don't wanna play games no more. I don't want my friends on a case no more. And trust me, I don't want a war on the ends, but it's like you wanna start it, so say no more. I'm too big for this nonsense. I don't need problems, meetings. 1.5 million ain't an option. I don't need a deal or an option in my own neighborhood. Me, Jack Benny in the office. I don't need Excel, Sony drama. Our team's faster, street Sam Cara. I got a lot of love for everyone that checks with me, and a lot of love for certain girls sexually. Texting me saying
I got a lot of love. Okay, I feel it.
that she slept on me, and definitely wishes that she slept with me. Look, on another note, I wanna say thanks to Cal, one of my closest from young, and we're still at it now. I remember when we learned to play piano just to make each other jealous. Who'd have thought that we would practice now?
Well, yeah, man, come on, man. This dude said, yo, I remember my boy back in the day and whatnot. We used to freaking practice on who could play the best piano just to make each other jealous. You know what I mean? Like that level of thinking in trying to better your friend and whatnot, trying to beat each other and getting better while doing it. That's just creative genius to me. You know what I mean? And the fact that he got like he does this a lot in every track that he does, man. I feel like he puts like 100% in everything that he does. You know what I mean? Because even you could hear it in the way that he's rapping on this track and whatnot. He takes a deep breath and shit. Like he had to really freaking reflect on this shit, and it affected him in that way. You know what I mean? So and then he kept on going. That's beautiful shit right there. You know what I mean? You don't get that with every rapper. You know what I mean? That's all I gotta say.
Your talent's been standing out. Be proud of your dream, you should stand and shout. I remember last year you never had a clue. And this year you went and did attitude. Speaking of attitude, it's only right I say sorry for my attitude. And I ain't ever mad at you, Terrell, Manon, Fraser especially. I got a lot of things I'm dealing with mentally. I feel down a lot and I ain't got the energy. I need all of your help.
And then he's just saying like on some real shit, yo. And he's like saying like, yo, man, you guys are my peoples and shit. And he shout out all his boys and whatnot. And he's like, yo, I'm in a fucked up place right now, but like on some real shit, I still you need y'all motherfuckers to be on my side. You know what I mean? On some real for real shit. You know what I mean? Feel that.
You should stand and shout. I remember last year you never had a clue. And this year you went and did attitude. Speaking of attitude, it's only right I say sorry for my attitude. And I ain't ever mad at you, Terrell, Manon, Fraser especially. I got a lot of things I'm dealing with mentally. I feel down a lot and I ain't got the energy. I need all of your help to get the best from me. There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got arrested, they arrested me. Told me a treatment for a video I didn't make myself from
scratch. Said the last time that I had rest, they arrested me. Damn. Damn.
There's way too much to do, I ain't getting sleep. The last time I got arrested, they arrested me. Told me a treatment for a video I didn't make myself from scratch. Every lyric, every melody, every fucking beat, every little detail in the artwork and video. Everything is me. A wonderful team and a God that I serve. My friends and my mum, my brothers and my girl. I don't want short-term success or a banger man assigning to a sentence, getting lost in the words.
I don't want short-term success, man. I like that, yo.
Serve my friends and my mum, my brothers and my girl. I don't want short-term success or a banger man assigning to a sentence, getting lost in the words. And it's fine if you sign, man, it's each to their own. But these clones need to know that I'm different from the world. Don't compare me to them, they couldn't beat me at my worst. It don't matter if I'm rapping or I'm singing on the verse.
I like the fact that he put that shit, yo, I'm not, I don't want to be freaking signed, you know what I mean? But on the same token and shit, I'm not bunning motherfuckers that actually do get signed. You motherfuckers do that shit, but like on some real shit, I need my respect. I need my freedom to do what I gotta fucking do when I gotta do it. You know what I mean? So that's definitely on some for real cool shit, you know?
Don't get that I'm serious. I don't wanna play games no more. And I don't wanna talk to these girls no more. I can't fuck a girl that's in it for the fame no more. A man can't talk on my name no more. I'll give it 5 or 10 minutes till your main thing talks. She's telling me that they don't talk no more, but I'm pretty sure that his wifey knows more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. No talks if it isn't money made no more. No more, no, I don't wanna play no more. I don't wanna play no games no more. And I don't wanna see my girl no more. Cause I don't really wanna see her hurt no more. My mum telling me that she's gotta stop working. And I'm telling mommy you ain't gotta work no more. No more, mommy, you ain't gotta hurt no more. You ain't gotta cry in your shirt no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta wake up for work in the freezing cold in the middle of the night for a check no more. Mommy, you ain't gotta cry no more. You ain't gotta stress in the night no more. And I ain't gotta say no more. We ain't playing games no more.
Yo, tough tune, man. Tough tune. I mean, this right here, this track right here is just basically telling you this guy been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? And the 19th birthday was one that he'll never forget because he went through a lot of shit, and he was in a dark fucking place and shit, and he had to be collective and put his thoughts together and whatnot, and find a way out of that dark place and whatnot. But in the same token and whatnot, he does say like, yo, while I was shutting shit down and whatnot, and I was fucking with some shorties and whatnot, and I was like moving the scallywags to the left and shit because I knew there was scallywags and they were fucking with my heart. I had to leave them alone and shit. Meanwhile, there was other shorties trying to flex at me and whatnot, but I wasn't feeling them. You know what I mean? And he also tells motherfuckers like, look out for shorties like that, cause the shorties that you working too hard to fucking like, they probably liking other niggas. You know what I mean? After that, let's keep it moving and whatnot. And then he goes into like his brother, his brother and his family is being in the hospital and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's a well developed story and whatnot and shit. You know what I mean? Where he fits everything, family, work and money, how you could have all the money in the fucking world and shit, but you'll still have a mom that's in pain because one of his sons is in jail and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then he goes into the freaking in the very end, he goes like, yo, don't even worry about that. You know what I mean? Mom Dukes, I got everything handled and whatnot. I don't want to fuck with no fucking shorties that just want me because of the fame no more and shit, yo. I'm stepping up my game and shit, and that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? That's how it looks like to me. It's like right there at the very end and whatnot. He just basically expressed to you that, yo, everything that I'm doing is for my fucking family and building my shit up. You know what I mean? I'm grinding like a motherfucker, and I'm not gonna stop grinding until I get to where I need to go. And that's the freaking level that he's on. He's gonna fight through the pain and all that freaking grief and shit and keep it moving and whatnot. I definitely feel this track and whatnot. It got that energy in it, man, and it's telling freaking real life emotions, man. It's like anybody that been through shit could feel what he's fucking talking about. He even talks about like he's so freaking down and what and he says this shit about his friends. So he's like, yo, man, guys, man, you know what I mean, on some real shit. You know what I mean? I've been acting like a clown lately and shit. I haven't been fucking checking y'all and all that nonsense and whatnot. But on some real shit, I'm in a real low place and shit. And I'm gonna need y'all motherfuckers to freaking keep on pushing me and whatnot so I can get out of that shit. You know what I mean? It's like that self understanding of like being in a fucked up place, but in the same token, knowing that you need your amigos to help you out, and you can't do it by yourself. You know what I mean? I really like this track. You know what I mean? It shows a individual that's strong, that's weak, and that's ready to freaking make moves and shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like that touches everybody in this world and whatnot. And it's a dope ass track, man. Definitely feel it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the track. You know what I mean? If you guys did, you know what to do. Put it down in the comment section all day long and tell me how y'all feel about that shit. You know what I mean? If you guys want me to do any more tracks from Dave or any other type of freaking videos and whatnot, put it down in the comment section all day long and whatnot. I get to it as soon as possible as well. You know what I mean? This right here is my motherfucking thumb. You know what I mean? I want y'all to take y'all thumbs up and put it all the way up to the motherfucking sky and show me some love and support in that way. You know what I mean? Another way y'all motherfuckers to show me some love and support is by subscribing to the channel right down there all day long. All day long. Like I said before, when I say motherfuckers, it's a term of endearment. You know what I mean? I'm not calling y'all motherfuckers and shit. For real. It's a New York thing. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, I'm gonna check you guys out next time on the next video. Peace out, one love. I'm out.